Hey guys, Pablo here, and welcome back to another brand new video. In this one, the project that we will be covering is called SpeedSui, which is an auto-staking and auto-compounding project which offers an APY of up to 448,000 %, which is absolutely insane, with rebase rewards every 10 minutes. It's completely insane, and what they're going to do in the future, including the burns and the airdrop and the partnerships and so forth, it definitely holds an amazing potential. And right now, I believe this is the perfect opportunity and the perfect time to get into this. And in this video, I'm going to give you guys details on why I think so make sure that you watch till the end. Do know that anything I say is not going to be an investment or a financial advice, so always do your own investigation research. And with this out of the way, let's move straight to the project. Now here we are at the official website of SpeedSui. We are going to study this entire project using this website and also the white paper, but I'm going to address some of the important things first, which I'm pretty sure every single person has these things in mind when they're looking for new projects. So as I said in the intro, this is an auto-staking and auto-compounding project, and we have studied these projects in the past, so we know how do they work. But just to give you guys some insight, a brief insight on how it works, what you do here is you hold onto the tokens, and that's all you need to do. You buy the tokens and you simply hold them. Auto staking is not exactly staking. That basically means you don't need to place any lockup on your tokens, but you simply need to hold on to them and you start making passive income. You start getting rewards, which are basically rebase rewards. So we have this whole mechanism, rebase mechanism. Rebasing basically means you have an elastic supply. So you can change the supply. You can either increase it or, decrease it. And you decide on a certain value that you want for the token. So let's say you want the token to keep it at $1. If the price goes up from $1, what you do is you increase the supply of the token, that it decreases the value and it reaches $1. If it goes below $1, what they do is basically they reduce the supply, which increases the value and it reaches $1. In this one, they use positive rebase mechanism. Positive rebase is basically when the value goes up, and in order to reduce the value, they increase the supply. So we're going to discuss this in detail, how it actually works, and in this it's really important for us to understand their transaction fees and how it is distributed, which is what we're gonna go for. But first, the things that I want to address is a lot of people, when we talk about these projects, especially these ones, newer projects, they start questioning this very similar question that they put in every single project: is it the right time to invest into this? Because considering the current market conditions, if you take the layman's opinion, they would probably say this is not the right time to invest in projects because we are currently in a bear market and the market is not going good. They will rather, suggest you guys to invest when it's a bull run. But if you ask professional traders, people who trade professionally and they've been able to make millions of dollars through trading, they will tell you the opposite of this. The only reason why they were able to make millions and hundreds of thousands of dollars was not because they invested in the bull cycle, but it's actually the opposite. They invested in the bear market, where they were able to achieve the tokens in high quantity with low value. And afterwards, when things skyrocketed, that's when they became millionaires. So even though other people will say that this is not the right time, if you think the opposite, this is actually the perfect time to invest, especially in these projects where there is potential, that they are rewarding. And right now, since you are early, you are able to get into this project and you get the tokens at a discounted price. And since it is bear market, you can get them even much cheaper. And afterwards, when they start performing marketing, they do promotions, celebrity promotions, and they start, getting the token listed on centralized exchanges and decentralized exchanges. And afterwards, things do skyrocket, even if it's a bear market. And when you know that the project has potential to sustain itself till the next bull cycle, I think that you should not think twice to get into it. And this is not a project that is going to reward you in bull cycle. It's actually going to start rewarding you by the time you start holding onto the tokens. So they actually offer a really massive APY, which almost seems unbelievable. But I have seen these things happening, and I have introduced a lot of auto-staking and auto-compounding projects because they go really good, and people are looking for newer and newer auto-staking protocols. So the APY that you see here is about 448,000 person, almost like 500,000% for the first 15 months. There's much details that goes into it afterwards, but I'm gonna keep things very short. So if you take a look at what you get in a day, actually they are giving you what you get in 10 minutes. So every rebase reward is given in 10 minutes, which is pretty frequent. Normally projects would give in 2 hours, 3 or maybe like 6 hours in a day. So you get almost like four rebase rewards in a single day. In this one, you get rebase rewards almost every 10 minutes. So you get 0.016%, which is this is basically a 10-minute return on investment. But it's not exactly this. The thing that you need to focus on is that it's not just an auto staking protocol, but it's also an auto compounding protocol. And this is why they were able to, and we are able to achieve this massive APY, because not only that we are kind of like staking and we're getting rewards, but the rewards are basically compounding themselves, so that afterwards you get more and more rewards. So they perform the compounding and the staking like automatically for us, and all we need to do is hold onto the tokens and just wait and reap the rewards. I think this is the best way to make a solid passive income with minimal input. So if we talk about the transaction fees to learn how it actually happens, if you take a look at the tokenomics here, there's a 15% tax that applies on whether you buy the token or whether you sell the token. 4% to liquidity, which creates a solid price floor. 4% to the insurance fund, which actually supports the rebase rewards. And there's much details that you have in the white paper. So this insurance fund, basically it ensures that you get stable interest rate on the SUI token that you're holding on to. Then we have the treasury, which kind of like it has other purposes, like it is used for marketing and so forth, but it also backs the insurance fund, and then the insurance fund backs the interest that we get. And then 2% it is burned automatically on every single transaction, so which reduces the supply and it increases the value. And when the value is increased, that's when the positive rebase happens, and then that's when the whole cycle happens. So this is exactly how everything works here. And the good thing that I see in this one is that everything that you see here is completely transparent. So basically you have addresses for almost all the things. So this is for the contract, this is the insurance fund address, this is the treasury address, this is the token burn address, and this is the LP address. And you can, since it is on the Binance Smart network, you can go to the BSC scan, you can search all these up, and you can keep a track on every transaction that is happening, every amount that is coming in or coming out. So since it is completely transparent, people can keep a check on whatever is happening. And if there's something spooky or if you're suspicious about something, you can reach the authority. I'm going to give you guys contacts on their social media, so you can reach them out directly. So I think we have cleared most of the information regarding this project. They have the tutorial placed on how to buy. Right now you can see there is a counter, so they are having their pre-sale in about 14 days for me, which is the right opportunity for you, because in pre-sale we get the tokens at a discounted price, which is always a better option. The APY that you see is solid, and we have seen how it is backed, how it is made possible. Afterwards you will be getting the dashboard and the chart, and this is the roadmap that you can see. I'm not going to go with every single point, but if you like boldly focus on this, you can see that they are going to go for listing on CoinMarketCap, on CoinGecko. They're going to get the audit, they're going to do buybacks, they're going to do burns and airdrops and different other listings and campaigns and influencer promotions and so forth, and AMAs. Like, it is completely packed with so many things that are coming in the future of this, and every single little thing, it's going to pump the price further and further. And right now, since we have all these things coming ahead of us, this is the most perfect opportunity that we have right now. I don't think I can stress this even further. So make sure that you get all the information from this. I will share all the links with you in the description, so make sure that you get this from there. If there's something that you still don't understand, you can reach out to me in the comment section. I'm going to give you guys their social media so you can reach out to them as well. But this is all of you guys in this video. Make sure that you do not miss the pre-sale, and I'll see you guys in the next video shortly. So stay tuned. Disclaimer: trading digital assets involve significant risk and can result in the loss of your invested capital. You should ensure that you fully understand the risk involved and take into consideration your level of experience, investment objectives, and seek independent financial advice if necessary. It is up to you whether to invest or not.